Esoteric Order of Roleplayers present Lost in the Maze, a Deadlands Reloaded campaign with David Larkins as the Marshal.
Whatever you think.
Alright, we are now recording.
Okay.
In the midst of drawing medicine cards.
Things are official.
Yes.
Everyone can start having fun now.
That's right.
Yay, fun!
This is really for me. I want to read this on my own later. I really want to take this in.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Because this is really good stuff.
Mm-hmm. I just went for it. I'm hungry.
She's feeling right now.
I'm wondering what I'm feeling right now. It's so all over the place.
Interesting to see what comes out.
I know, I'm really nervous because the next week I'm like, do I have to play a blog?
I have my character.
I know that you do.
I don't have it.
You're sticking with it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have it quantified. I have it
mental,
qualified.
physical. What's the main focus? Mental, physical?
That's a really good question.
Because I want to know what I have to make in terms of like what, you know, because when you come to the table with something,
Yeah.
I never have anything.
Oh. Which game?
Oh.
Fox.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of does. I'm crazy puppy. Alright. I'm thinking...
Oh, you overshot.
I'm thinking like... Well, sweetie, do you have a list?
I've got a prospector here. So...
Oh,
That's physical, but he's got an idea for a new invention that he's peddling. So he's...
so he's kind of like a
Sort of
peddler?
a prospector peddler type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got this Pertellus dry washing system.
Of course he does. Because such a straight face, I was like...
Well, it's important. It's an innovation.
I immediately got a mental picture of like a pamphlet with all the Victorian scroll
Yep,
work around the
that's
corner.
exactly right.
Pertellus dry wash system, and then like this text wall.
Mm-hmm. Columns.
Yeah. Little tiny figures.
Curly cues
All right,
in the
so
corners.
A little pointy hand at one point.
let's see. So, that's a male character.
Yeah, quadhoid or Pertellus.
Okay.
Dutch.
He says he's Dutch.
Oh, he says he's
He
Dutch.
says he's Dutch, and then I have clues to his actual heritage there, which is not Dutch, in fact.
I only call
guess,
Reagan Dutch. I call anybody Dutch. I guess.
Part of me always wants to play like a shaman or something.
Yeah.
But then like, it never worked out for me. Because I want to start kicking ass.
Yeah, I know the
Kick ass
feeling.
so bad.
Right.
Oh my God! You're the one who one day destroyed me.
Yeah. So exactly.
That should be said at every wedding.
That's true.
The best man gets off.
Yeah.
So do
When
you like
Tony
David's
introduced
19
me to Lindsay, I said, "This is the one who will one day destroy me."
That's right.
So David's haircut,
Yeah.
1920s.
Yeah, I'm out of period. I should have gotten an old West haircut.
Yeah, we were just kind of.
Oh, yeah.
If you grow a big mustache, it'll be fine.
It's true.
Yeah.
There's not too much difference.
I think it looks okay. I'm fishing for compliments.
I can. Yeah, she did it.
Oh, it's wonderful. I thought it was very complex. I looked at it and I said, now that is a complicated do.
Yeah, I'd cut it.
And you did it. You did a wonderful job. You really did.
Fucking hell.
No, I'm not kidding. Take it in. I'm telling you. Let me tell you about when I did Jenny's hair.
Okay.
We have an Oster, and I accidentally sent it skating.
Oh my God.
And there's a big old gash. And everybody at work laughed at her. So you did really well.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh shit! It was in back, and I didn't say anything.
Oh my God.
Until then, like, and then she goes to work and
everybody's
like,
like,
You're just hoping no one would notice.
I'm hoping no one would care.
yeah. Mostly
No.
people will say things. So hopefully, I don't know. We'll see, David. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Well, you couldn't very well leave it like it was.
No,
So-
it was crazy. I can't tell you how much hair I cut off of this
I
hair.
believe it. I believe you.
And it looks, but he washed it, so it's not as like wild as it could look. It looks fine.
Your hair looks cute too.
Thanks.
It's very 20s.
I think that's the thing, yeah. Just
Well, you're
going
onto
on.
I'm always a
something
big
then.
fan of black actors.
Yeah.
David.
Cute little pink.
Oh.
Even on David.
I guess I'll pick something to see
Well, hell.
see where I'm at
hummingbird.
today.
That kind of points you shaman. Points you shaman.
But
It does,
I
man.
want to kick out so
But
bad.
hummingbirds are freaking terrifying fighters. Have you seen them fight with each other?
Yeah,
They
they're
go
pretty
to
fierce.
death.
I believe they are. But that's why I want to be a warrior. Like, I'll be
Just
a...
you're a shaman, doesn't it's not a shaman, but still some sort of spiritual.
You could be a hoodoo person. I mean, there's a lot of ways to take it.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
You could really make it
I
nasty.
got the glamorous grouse.
Oh.
They're fancy dancers.
Fancy dancers.
That doesn't help.
It's not helping.
You're saying that's not helping. Okay.
In a gunfight, though. Next dance, quick beat.
There you go.
Oh, that's what I
That's
forgot.
The grouse.
Wait, no, did I? No, I didn't. The grouse. I forgot grouse in these spinach bars.
The forgotten grouse.
You know, I felt that something was missing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely
You
the
said you were
grouse.
absent-minded, but
Yeah. No, I'm just like... No, I thought I forgot something, but I didn't. Everything I remembered. I'm just so out of
It's all
sorts.
about movement and spiral,
Yeah.
Spiraling downward.
Spiraling.
sacred spirals, and
Yeah.
personal vision, enlightenment, etc.
Okay.
also I liked his box was all about camouflage, but adaptability, cunning, observation, inspiration,
Oh.
Good
swiftness
stuff.
of thought
So-
and action.
Do you have a list of the things of the people?
Things with the thing.
Occupations?
Now, did we have to draw from that list, or?
Not at all. That's just brain
Inspiration.
food.
Oh. Wait.
Really, for me, because I love 310 to Yuma. That's my one. That's one of my favorites.
It's a classic.
I was watching it. I was totally inspired by Alan Tudyk's character, the veterinarian who has to kind of act as the doctor. And I was so heartbroken when he died, and I'm like, well, why can't he just not die?
Well,
What if he didn't?
what if
I want to
he...
be
Yeah.
That'd be great.
veterinarian
Yeah.
that'd be
doctor who
awesome.
doesn't die.
There you go. Well,
That he's
we can't
cunning and
guarantee
swift.
that.
Well, who
But-
didn't die in that adventure?
Right.
Right.
Right. This is a previous.
He could be German.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has big mustache.
That's
Explain
cool.
why his name is Funk.
All right.
No.
Wow. Nice.
I'm passing this down.
Pass it down.
I didn't pass mine.
Oh wow.
Well, you didn't have to.
All right. I kind of felt bad about it.
He
My
has
job.
grit. Oh my god. I love that. One of my poker chips.
How much grit?
What's your grid?
What's your grit?
Pencils.
Oh my god, look how lovely you are.
Oh, do you all need anything? I have a pencil.
I have
you
a
all,
pencil.
you're
I'm
good.
penciled. Well, pencil.
I have a pencil.
Excellent.
You're be-penciled.
Be penciled. Yes.
All right.
Okay.
What
So,
am I gonna do?
yes. What? Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm just talking about.
So yeah, this is Deadlands, and it is powered by a system called Savage Worlds. And Savage Worlds is their tagline is fast, furious, fun. Okay, so it's all about keeping it light, keeping it moving, action, that kind of thing. So it's a bit more kind of new school in terms of its design sensibilities than Call of Cthulhu is. Call of Cthulhu is very old school, post D&D, roll your attributes, merciless dice rolls, that sort of thing. Savage Worlds / Deadlands has mechanics that allow players to make re-rolls or influence rolls or even introduce plot elements into the game themselves. No, I think I'm going to have a romantic interest show up. That sort of thing.
Wow.
Yeah. Or what have you. So character creation is entirely diceless.
I
Okay.
don't know if I can handle it.
I don't either.
Freedom.
Well,
So
Just think of us taking off the corset of Cthulhu.
the corset of Cthulhu.
very good. Very good.
I'm putting on the cozy dungarees of
The sheepskin
Savage World.
chaps of
The chaps of Savage Worlds.
The assless chaps, which is a redundancy.
sheepskin lined assholes.
Yes. Nice.
Sheepskin chaps of Savage World.
That's right.
Gets itchy.
So yeah, I mean, it's pretty much wide open. Like I said in the email, we're going to be starting off with everyone on a train together. So you guys
Right.
don't necessarily even have to know each other. But basically, the train is going to be westbound, of course, crossing the Sierra Nevada, heading for California.
But I thought it's in the ocean.
No, it sort of is. California, basically, the setting of Deadlands is an alternate history, with the point of divergence being July 4th, 1863, and the current year is 1879.
Well,
And so various things have happened since that point of divergence, and one of them was the Great Quake of '68, in which basically the entire coast of California shattered into thousands of little islands and was flooded.
okay.
So it's now colloquially known as the Maze. And when that
Wait, what's New Mexico doing?
it's hanging out, it's part of the Confederacy.
Nothing
unfortunately.
has changed. In
Yeah. Guess what? Nothing.
Mexico. Guess what? No difference.
Yeah. So yeah, the Civil War has recently sort of ended in a ceasefire, and California is technically part of the Union, but sort of its own entity because it's so far away from everything.
Okay.
Utah is its own entity. It's called Deseret. It's a Mormon, state. Salt Lake City is colloquially known as the City of Gloom because it is sort of the center of the new science, as they call it. And the new science was made possible by the Great Quake, because the Great Quake exposed this new mineral called ghost rock, which burns 100 times hotter than coal, can be immersed in water, and when you smelt with it, you produce lighter, stronger steel. So
In
it's-
addition to possibly hearing.
well, when it burns, you do hear something that sounds an awful lot like the souls of the damned screaming in pain. But, that's...
Small trade-off for physical energy.
Well, it's just due to the air pockets inside the rock.
Right.
And the air gets heated up. And,
Ghost rock.
any other claims are preposterous. Anyway, so there's a whole brave new world of new science, or mad science, if you will. And the
That wink.
I'm still wondering. You winked at me. What are you winking at me for? You never wink at me.
well,
Today's the day.
get used to it. So yeah, Darius Hellstrom is like the sort of premier mad scientist, and
Okay.
he's headquartered out of Salt Lake City.
All right.
Darius Hellstrom, you say?
Indeed,
Hellstrom?
Hellstrom.
Does sound a lot like Molly. But let's go.
Okay.
Oh, why don't I play her?
Well, not hers.
But
Literally.
someone like her.
Yeah,
You
based
could do
off
that.
her.
You could do that.
I was really intrigued.
Yeah, keep thinking about
There's
it.
a lot there.
I'm on my spiel here.
All right.
So
Never
let's see what
happy.
else. Now there are two basically sovereign Indian nations because of the Civil War. The Indian War is pretty much ground to a halt, and so the Sioux Nation is more or less autonomous, and then the Coyote Confederation constitutes about half of the territory of Oklahoma. The Sioux are kind of a bit more willing to deal with the white man. Coyote Confederation is very exclusionary, very xenophobic, and let's see what else. Oh well, currently the biggest thing going on in the West is what's known as the Great Rail Wars, because essentially there's no transcontinental railroad yet, but President Grant has offered a big fat monetary prize to the first rail company that builds one, and so there are all these competing rail companies attempting to be the first to link the two coasts, and they really stop at nothing to ensure their own successes. So they're literally wars.
Like, there's not enough wars going on.
Exactly. Let's see. That's about it in terms of general knowledge. There's the Tombstone Epitaph, which is a nationally known tabloid paper based out of Tombstone, Arizona, that publishes all kinds of crazy stories about other things that are going on in the world. But some people not so sure how much to believe in terms of what Tombstone Epitaph has to say. But yeah, there's high technology. There's those who claim that they can harness magic through the power of Hoyle's Book of Games. There are those who claim that the spirits are once again growing stronger and that they are in communion with those spirits. Out in California, there are even some Chinese immigrants who claim to have harnessed the power of chi mastery. So
That sounds really dangerous.
various
Exciting.
arcane backgrounds. So yeah, it's kind of
Okay.
wide open, in terms of.
And there's no more slavery.
There's no more slavery. No.
interesting
The
idea.
South.
Yeah.
That's based on history, actually. That the South came very close to freeing the slaves, and as a political move to get Britain's
Yeah,
backing.
that sounded really good stuff.
Yeah.
It did.
And basically the only reason they didn't is because, in our continuity, they were already losing. And so it's sort of like, well, when you're losing, people get desperate and crazy and stuff. But
It's true.
since in this continuity they were doing all right, in 1864, they went ahead and did it. So, yeah. Pretty wide open.
Okay.
So when you say that we don't roll for characters, how do we choose our character traits then?
You get points to spend.
I see.
Yeah.
All right.
And then there's this stuff.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah.
All those different
Is it
things.
too soon to speak of that?
The edges and hindrances?
Well, any of the actual
Mechanics?
Yes.
Oh no, not at all.
Fills.
We can start pressing forward into that if you want, and just kind of go along.
So we're all playing humans.
Yes.
It's all human.
It's all
Is it
human. All
Okay.
human all the time.
All right.
Okay.
But we're kind of strange humans.
You can be.
You can
I have
be.
one question.
Yes.
Where is the train headed?
That's a great question.
Because why am I on this
That is a
train?
great question.
Where am I going? Why would I be going there?
You are headed, I believe, and I might have to retcon this, but I believe you're headed for the city of Lost Angels,
Okay.
which is a religious community founded by the Reverend Ezekiah Grimm on the banks of the new coast, basically.
Thank you. Because I think that's important to know
Yep.
in terms of who I'm making. For me,
Absolutely,
it is.
absolutely. And you could be going to California for any number of reasons.
Or I could be going to any stops in between.
Well, you're in the Sierra Nevada, so you're pretty
I'm
much
definitely going
on
to
your way.
California. Okay.
Yeah, but you could be intending to, head back east at some point. Maybe you're just heading out to California briefly, or maybe you're heading out, because you want to get in on some of that sweet ghost rock mining action.
Somebody.
Ghost rock's turned up elsewhere in the country, but the maze remains the best place to find it.
Okay. I don't see how I can lose.
No.
you're good.
Yeah, you're great.
Are you going to go with the veterinarian notion?
Yep.
That's a good one.
Okay, so you are a.
And be half black.
Oh.
Oh yeah, no, I'm digging this.
Definitely.
I think we're gonna go that route. I like this.
Okay.
Why not?
Interesting intro here.
That works.
We shall be Toby.
Toby.
Or Tobias Calvin Funk.
Right. Okay.
That's just the cool.
Not related to the fume cave? Tobias fume cave?
Device PK.
No, actually. I just now realized that. Like, oh, that's good too.
That's what works.
Maybe it's a distant relative. All right. Or not. Let me see.
Don't you ever
Tobias
say.
Funk just sounds so cool.
It is
that
good.
does
It is
No, it's
very
great.
good.
Okay, so
It's
you're
Django
playing.
Unchained
I
territory
know. I
there.
was like, okay,
Yeah.
merge 3 to Yuma with Ravenous, and yeah,
Yes.
Find something that
Perfect.
works.
There you go.
Beautiful.
I'm liking this.
All right. How you doing, dear?
Yeah, doing so
Are
good.
you collapsy?
Doing so good.
How's your brain?
All right.
How's your brain feeling?
It's clicking along.
All right.
Okay. Well, we're going to jump into character creation here.
That's fine. It's like when
Doc
everyone's.
Funk.
Awesome.
Oh my god.
That's
See
good.
the doctor.
That's actually
Doc Funk.
perfect.
I
It really
think that's
works.
Awesome.
I'm really happy with that.
That
It
works.
really works.
Should be.
Okay, that's a great idea.
Okay. So, yes, you're all humans. Now, first up is traits. So, this is another way that Savage Worlds Deadlands works a little differently from Call of Cthulhu and most other RPGs, in that it rates your skills and attributes as dice rather than as numbers. Okay.
All right.
So you might say you have a strength of a d6, and that just means if you have to roll your strength, you roll a d6.
Huh, like in the heat of.
While we're playing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
You're not rolling against your attribute. Your attribute is your dice
Is
roll.
the
That makes
dice
perfect
roll.
sense.
Okay.
Okay.
That works.
So everyone gets a d4 automatically in their attributes. So if you look at your character sheet there, you'll see on the tin star,
Ah.
you've got your
Four.
attributes. And the 4 is already
Okay.
blacked in for you there.
Okay.
So, and then you just buy it up by step. So it goes d4, d6, d8, d10, d12. And each step that you buy up costs a point, and you have 5 points to spend. So,
For each.
no,
No,
total. You've got 5 attributes, so if you spent 1 point each, you'd have a d6 in each attribute. D6, incidentally, is average. D4 is below average. Okay.
Okay.
So, yes.
So, divine spirit.
Okay. Get the book out here.
So vigor, right? So spirit, vigor, smarts, agility. Agility is like dexterity. Smarts is like wisdom. Is that still recording?
Would spirit be like will?
No, no,
Yeah,
it
it
is.
is.
It is.
Or like force
That's
of
weird.
personality.
Spirit is your inner wisdom and willpower.
Inner wisdom, willpower. Strength is strength. Vigor is like
Your
constitution.
endurance, resistance to disease, poison, toxins, how much pain and physical damage you can shake
That's
off.
a good one.
Con, basically. And
Yeah.
smarts is intelligence. Okay. And agility is like dex.
Yes.
No charisma.
Nope. Charisma is a derived stat.
Okay.
And you get 5. All right.
All right.
Now,
Guess.
FYI, you will have a chance to raise your attributes a little more, possibly if you want to. It's not a guaranteed thing, but you know, it's there as a possibility. And of course, attributes can always be increased as gameplay goes on as well.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go 6 on everything then. That just seems sensible at the outset.
Okay. You may want to go back and change that because, like, sometimes if you want to take something, it'll say, "Oh, you need a smarts of a D8 or something," right?
To do something.
He's gonna
To
go.
get something.
Yeah, but I'll let you go back and change it if you run into that. So no worries.
Fine. I hate to be below average in anything. But that's just me.
Yeah.
That's not quite hard to protect.
Well, maybe he doesn't feel that way.
Maybe he doesn't know that he's not. See, that's the thing.
Yeah. I'm feeling. I'm good.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
Gotta go this one. How about you, dear?
I'm still thinking. You know, once I think of something, I'll write it all down and.
All right. Shall I press on then?
Yeah, press on.
Okay.
I'm just thinking,
Alrighty.
like what's gonna fit best.
Alrighty. Okay, so there are these secondary statistics. Charisma is automatically 0 unless it's modified by edges or hindrances, which you're going to take very soon here. Grit, you get 1 point. Pace is equal to 6. And then parry will figure out once you've done your skills. Oh, actually, you should have done your skills. Excuse me. But anyway, go ahead and toughness is 2 plus half of your vigor die. That means basically you take the numeric value of your dice, cut it in half, add to 2.
Repeat 2 plus what?
Half your toughness.
Oh,
No, half your.
half your vigor.
I mean vigor, excuse me.
Half vigor is toughness.
Half vigor plus
Plus 2.
2.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, so yeah, I did skip over the skill part.
All right.
So the skills you see. Okay, so you see the column there for skills. Let's see if I can get a master list here. I forgot I didn't have those written down.
Oh, that's good.
I know. Oh, the spinach squares too are really
Thanks.
deliciously savory.
Thanks.
At any rate, skills are rated in dice as well. And the trick with those is that you buy them up just like attributes, 1 point per dice. Well, first of all, it costs a point to buy a skill at D4. Okay, so you have to spend a point
Just to get it.
Just to get it, and then 1 point will buy it up to the next dice level until it equals the attribute that it's linked to. So, for example, fighting is linked to agility. So if your fighting is a D6, it would cost you 1 point to buy fighting at D4, and it would cost you another point to buy it up to D6. Now it's equal to your agility.
Right. You
Now-
have to make it equal to your agility?
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
But, at this point it's equal.
All right.
Now, if you wanted to buy it up to D8, you could. But since that's higher than your agility, you have to pay double. So that would cost you 2 points to buy it up to D8.
Okay.
Okay? So, let me get a list here.
Okay, I'm definitely playing a female character.
Okay.
It's percolating.
Simmering.
I got
You got your prospector?
an idea.
You have an idea for my
your
character?
character? Yeah.
What?
A songbird for a music hall.
Entertainer.
That's a good idea.
All right. Well, this is enough to get started with. I'm going to go print a list out, but it's just, this is the written down list, so.
Of skills. All right. I hear you.
I guess I'm thinking like,
Yeah, those. I owe you a case of those. I just
no, you don't.
freaking delicious.
Stop it.
Oh, they're so good.
They're
And they
good.
just unzip themselves.
And they just
They do.
zip
Skins
their
are
down.
nice.
They're better than gummy bears.
They are.
Which is saying something.
I know. These gummy bears can be good. They hibernate in your colon.
Do they? Oh,
No, they kind of do, but actually that was on The
I just
Simpsons. It was a
imagined the
Simpsons
little
thing. It
colony.
says, they hibernate in your colon. I was like, oh, that's kind of true,
a little
actually.
gummy bear colony just living
Yeah.
there.
Just
okay.
just
I don't
yeah.
want to think about it.
Never mind.
I'm sorry if anything I'm saying is off-putting or weird or freaking people out
I don't know.
royally, because
I don't know.
Oh, I'm so used to that.
I know, but like I guess I feel very self-conscious about it right now.
Oh,
I usually don't. I'm like, oh, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
oh, no need.
But I'm like,
There's too many here. I can't focus on this at all. This is completely ridiculous.
what is it? Wait, what are you
It's a
looking
skill
at?
list.
No, just
I
bit
don't
by
even-
bit.
It goes on for pages.
It does.
Boating.
Boating.
Climbing.
There you go.
Driving. Fighting.
See, I feel like we need a fighter. I need somebody
Somebody
who's
like going healer, so.
healer
I'm a
route.
healer.
You're kind of like the mad
I'm
scientist.
the mad scientist.
So I
could
feel
be
like
the
I have
fighter.
to do a fighter.
Could be a fighter.
Because I love Sharon Stone's character in The Quick and the Dead.
Oh my god. You're not the only one.
She could be like Chinese and have crazy martial arts skills.
Right, exactly.
Could do
There's
that
that.
too.
I was
I'm
thinking
still a
about
songbird.
that. I was thinking about that in terms of being able to.
Could be a knife wielder.
Oh, one of those crazy fans with the blades. And
Yeah, with the blades on
staves.
the fan. That's a really good idea too.
And you can put on the pit too.
I was thinking about that actually. I know that's a limited. I only got one bag, unfortunately. Of that. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Grumph, grumph.
We're going right now. Get in the car.
We need more. Well, they're on sale at the co-op, so. There were like all different. There were so many variety of flavors. That was like the most calmest flavor that I could find.
Whole
Oh, really good.
Yeah.
book is.
Yeah.
There's the whole book. See.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What? We don't have that
David.
kind of time.
Yeah. David, we don't have time for your skill book.
Hey, you can be obese.
That's a skill.
That's a
No way.
hindrance, really?
Yeah, see, you're into hindrances. Take it back, take it back.
We thought it was the whole book with skills.
Well, it was very.
No. Skills up through here.
That's
And
it?
the skills.
Can I be a robot?
There are very few skills.
I could be a robot.
I guess so.
Well, part of it is like saying healing rules with 87.
Be a robot on the inside.
Not a robot again.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
One of them.
Although I was thinking about Solar Patrol, that was such a good, I thought that was a
They
really
had a
fun.
lot of
It was fun.
yeah.
I know not everyone enjoyed it, but I think I had a good time. I played the hell out of that game.
You did. It kind of reminded me of that playtest that we did.
Really?
Yeah, the one that David ran.
The D&D thing?
With your character and the big explosion at the end.
There was always some type of
Kind of seems to
explosion.
be
Yeah.
a theme.
You freaking Die Hard and shit. Running out of.
Exactly.
Alright, so let's see. Yeah, I feel like I need to offer some level of protection for everybody.
I can make myself pretty tough.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been out in the sun.
No,
a
I'm
lot.
sure. No, I understand that, but I think like,
You want to be aggressive?
well, I want to be dependent on to kick ass if I have to.
All right. Well, what if you were a songbird that was male?
No, I don't want to play male character.
Ah.
Definitely female character.
Okay.
Definitely.
What about a wilderness woman of some kind?
Yeah.
Savage whale.
Something like that.
But she was a spiritual
Hey, poo poo.
figure in
was she?
her community.
Hey, Dougie.
Okay.
Hey, Dougie Dougie. Thanks.
You got skills? You got skills already?
Well, things that I'm thinking of a set that I think would suit my character.
Right.
Healing, definitely.
Definitely.
Since I pulled the fox, I was thinking notice and stealth. Yeah. But then also, I'm thinking, alright, he probably travels around a lot. So that repair and tracking.
Oh, you
Works
would know
with
tracking,
animals,
yeah.
Definitely. I thought that those would be.
Because he'd know the feet.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I thought that would be
It's a good idea.
a good set. And then I was like, alright, knowledge would be nice, but I don't feel like it would be necessary to his character. No.
As a doctor?
I think it could be specialized enough that,
Right.
Okay.
you know. Because it was saying knowledge had to do a little more with like archaeology, history.
Oh, no.
And while he
like
might be
scholarly
learning, it might be a
things.
little more like,
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
you know,
Academic. than-
apprenticeship kind of.
Right.
Growing up on a farm, probably.
Yeah.
Practical
Yeah,
knowledge.
yeah, exactly.
Maybe in southern Wisconsin.
Right.
Mineral Point.
Your list.
Ooh la la.
List.
Yes. Oh. Faith.
All right.
You
I'll
said
let
it
you have your
right.
book.
She's done.
Yeah, she's.
Oh, aren't you just wonderful?
It's cold today. I was gonna say, it's a chilly day. All right. David, would you be able to print your email?
For the. Oh, I got it right here. I'm looking.
You took repair? Yeah.
I'm thinking
you did.
of it. I'm
Yeah, I'm
thinking
thinking of it as well.
I'm also trying to think because he's saying if you go to whatever your thing is, then you have to.
Right.
Okay.
You may notice that the skills are pretty broad. You know, shooting covers any kind of shooting from bows up through rifles. Fighting covers everything from fisticuffs to two-handed swords. Throwing covers throwing.
Okay.
Oh, I've got writing already. That's like qualitative.
Alright, I'm feeling pretty.
Come here, you. Get in here.
Knowledge.
Okay, I'm feeling pretty.
Oh my god. Are you gonna tell them what we read about Pedoravo
What?
last night? About the
his
possible.
oh yeah. Oh, Jen, you probably know this already.
Yeah.
That he's possibly the father of Barbara Bush.
Doesn't surprise me at all. It really doesn't. That
Aleister Crowley, like basically Barbara Bush's mother was like going around in like Aleister Crowley's
in his
circles.
very close circles, the same year that Barbara Bush was conceived.
Yeah. So there's a really good chance that Crowley could be the father.
Because he did this massive sex magic ritual that year too.
Yeah.
So
Huh.
yeah.
His semen was all over the place.
Yeah, it was. She didn't even necessarily have to have had sex with him.
No. That's the disturbing part.
It's just in the air.
Just imagine
It was in the air.
coated in semen.
Yeah.
Kind of how spring is. You just realize you're just walking around.
Yeah.
Sure,
Tons
sure.
of
Yeah.
plant semen.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why we're all like, Alright, I think I'm gonna be Indian Brave.
Really?
Yeah.
You can go with that, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. That's fine.
But I'm a woman. Mm-hmm. So,
You're going with the woman.
yeah.
We were saying Sacagawea.
Yeah.
Or could be.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, it's,
I think that would be best. I just think in terms of what's involved with
and there are
that.
sort of different shades you can do on that. I mean, because
Right.
there's a hindrance you can take called the Old Ways Vow, where you basically say, and it's this whole philosophical movement in the Indian nations where it's like, I'm refusing to use any kind of new technology. Or you can just be, well, yes, I'm Native American, but, I use a 6-shooter like anyone else, and, I've got my tomahawk instead of a Bowie knife, but, apart from that,
I'm thinking that might be good to do.
kind of a modern. Okay, cool.
It's more of like an assimilative model.
Exactly. That's
You know.
fun. That's a cool. Let's see. I mean, that's guy, but
Yeah. This is what we're dealing with here.
That is awesome.
very good.
I like the hat.
Yeah, I know that. Sorry. Feathery. Alright, so.
I'm still stuck on the satanic oranges of the Bush family.
Well,
I've been thinking about that for a long
you don't
time.
really want
there
to.
was a very well written blog post.
Yeah,
about
there
it, I have to
was.
say.
It was really compelling.
You
It
know,
is compelling.
Because
Once you get into that
based
stuff.
on
and she's
based
got the
on-
sort of bug.
I know,
eyes,
I
you
know.
I mean?
buggy eyes.
Oh my God.
She
It's all
has
come
eyes
together.
like his. It's similar,
That is.
which totally cracked me up. I was like,
something?
oh god.
Something?
Yeah, there's so much of that crazy shit that's happened in
When
this
you
world.
get up to those levels, people are really connected.
They really are. It's interesting. So anyway, that said,
All right, here's
can we
what I-
listen to some music while we do this?
Oh sure. Yes.
I've got a list. How many do we pick? Do we pick?
Yeah, can we pick a bunch?
You have 15 points to spend.
Okay.
So you could theoretically buy 15 skills all at a D4, but that's not really good.
You know
points to
what?
spend.
You're not a good idea.
It's too late now.
It is at this point. Shit. Uh-oh. Going on 9 years. I'm just realizing this right now.
You married this bad idea.
He'll be the one who brings you down.
He'll be the one of the story. We gotta find that. We gotta find that sketch and show it
Wait,
to
so we
them.
get 15 points to distribute in our.
In their skills pot.
Okay.
All right. Psionics is psychic.
Not in the setting. That's not in the
Not in the setting. All right.
Of course, I'm looking at one thing that's not in the setting. I'm like, cool, psionics.
I want that. No.
No.
No robot. No psionics. No.
No robot.
Well, you could do a robot, but it would be a very obvious, like steam-powered robot.
Like
Yeah.
TikTok from
Exactly.
Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
All
Although
right.
he's more clockwork, but still.
What? Oh my god. Maybe what if TikTok had a cousin that was like Steam Run? So there.
All right, fine.
Haircut.
So there, haircut.
Haircut. It's your haircut.
I know.
That's the funny part.
I love it. All right. So. Oh, I thought that's what I said. Weird science. We're not doing weird science.
Weird science is in there.
It is?
That's if you want to be a mad scientist and work with Ghost Rock.
Yeah, I kind of have to have that. What's the matter?
Weird
No, it's
science.
a weird science intro.
Elfman.
Uh-huh. That's right. Okay.
I always spell weird wrong.
You do?
Every single time I spell weird.
Just
I
spell it with a
wrong.
Y. Alright.
Just spell it with a Y. You get really weird. Spell it with a Q. All right, so hey, you're lagging behind. You better catch up.
Dude,
Have you done your traits yet?
What? I got nothing. Yeah, I'm like, cool. I'm playing a game with you guys.
Concept.
Yeah, you're like, well, I'm done for the day.
I've decided. Alright, so.
I've reached my decision. And the rest of you are like, oh yeah, we're already done with our characters.
I know, exactly. It's like I'm at end levels of slowness.
Exactly.
Okay, so Braves. Is there another category that I can draw from in terms of making my character?
No, the
Like a
category?
template?
Not really.
Like I'm
no.
gonna be. I don't like this. I'm just the corset of Cthulhu. I don't like.
I want to put the corset back
I don't
on.
like this sheep lined fleece chaps. They're too free.
You don't like these diaphanous robes.
No,
All right. Well, obviously, if you're going to be a fighting type,
I am.
for your attributes, you would want good agility,
Right.
good vigor.
Right. Yeah. Well,
Good,
vigor, I almost want to put at 8 because.
Sure. Yeah. But agility is important too, especially if you reckon you're
No,
going
I know,
to get into any
agility,
kind
vigor.
of, showdowns.
Sorry, I'm impressed with my math.
It's awesome.
Very good.
You're good. That's awesome.
Well, because then I was
actually.
like, oh, well, you know, you can only go up to the certain level
Right.
as your thing, and then you have to start paying extra points.
Yeah.
It's like, how can I evenly distribute this so he's well-rounded, but
That's good.
oh, this makes so much sense. I'm very glad.
I'm happy for you. I really am because I want to get to that level someday. I just kind of stare and like hold my pencil.
Like in all fairness, I have my character already created for me.
yeah, but you know, I mean,
half black Alan Tudyk essentially.
that works. All right.
Song.
It's amazing.
So
the hell out of
let's
this.
see. Agility, spirit. You're gonna have to repeat things for me.
I would prioritize agility and vigor.
Right, which is what I've done. One's a 6, one's an 8.
Okay.
Smarts is at 4. I have 5
sure,
points, right?
Sure.
So 1, 2,
So you've
3,
used 3 points so far.
4, 5. So my strength is 6.
That's 4 points.
Spirit will be 6.
Okay.
My smarts, you know, in terms
Sure,
of like,
it doesn't need to be high.
No.
I have different types of smarts. That's right. Okay, so
Okay, and then skills.
Oh,
Oh, hello. Skills, you get.
gently.
That was.
You can get a pet for that.
Oh, what a feeling softy.
Yes. Politeness will get you everything.
Okay,
So skills are you get 15 points.
Right, that's right.
It's 1 point to buy a skill, 1 point to raise it a dice type up to the linked attribute level.
Yes, thank you.
So you would definitely want fighting and shooting.
I'm aware of that. Yes.
Can I get anyone else some more water if I get up?
Oh no, thanks. What are guts?
What are guts? They're all over the place. No, it's
Just all over the place.
basically it's sort of I hesitate to use the term because it's so loaded, but it's sort of like a sanity check. It's what you would roll against to mitigate fear effects.
Like how gutsy you are in a situation.
Exactly.
You're gonna jump in headlong or.
Do we even have guts in this setting? Guts might be replaced by grit.
Is it?
I think it might be. Let's see here.
Because I think I'm gonna have that. It's one of my skills. Hey, Angel. Hey, Angel doggy.
Oh, what did you find in my bag? What did you find? Does it just smell like a cat in there?
Actually, smarts is a lot of things that I could use, like tracking and.
Yeah, but you got other people who can
Yeah.
do that for you. So
I got 1 extra point.
It's about writing.
you've got 1 extra point.
How did you end up on the even?
Writing is good. Yeah.
Just kind of
I've
split it
got
up.
lower writing.
I gave start off with 2 points for the ones that I thought were most important, gave 1 point to each other one. And then based off of what attribute they were linked to, I just bumped them so they wouldn't go over the.
Oh, so you're not at 6 on everything?
I'm at 8 on smarts, 6 on vigor, agility, and spirit, and then I left strength at 4.
Okay.
I picture him as slim, wiry, a little physically smaller, but he's making up for being a little fast and stealthy.
Yeah.
Intimidation.
Okay, yeah, guts is a skill.
I can do guts.
You can do guts.
But
Yeah.
what is the guts is spirit.
Spirit, yeah.
So okay, guts. Fighting,
Well,
riding,
you're really
shooting,
gutsy.
streetwise guts, and
Ooh, let me see here.
I'm thinking
Survival. Why not survival?
yeah.
Did you look at intimidation?
I did.
Yeah, survival.
I can
would
do
be
that.
really
I can do
great one for you to
intimidation.
have.
Intimidation's good. Survival's good.
'Cause survival is like your ability to find food, water, and shelter.
In
Yeah.
the rough environment, which you
Right.
know. However, it is linked to smarts.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's the problem.
so that's why intimidation is more.
Yeah.
Streetwise is what? Streetwise is spirit.
Smart. I believe.
Streetwise is smarts as
Okay,
well.
I'm getting rid of that.
Yeah, you don't really need that.
No.
You can just intimidate your way through things.
Okay, wait. Let me just see here. Guts.
Yeah, you could do that.
Intimidation. I'm definitely putting intimidation.
Okay. What about faith? Is that not in the scenario?
That is,
Persuasion.
see, anything that has an asterisk like that, that you get that with an arcane background.
Okay.
So
So no. All right. Well, all right. I'll be quiet.
Stealth. I guess I'll put survival. No, it's smarts too.
Yeah, that's a real problem.
Okay, strength.
well, I mean, you can always. I mean, it's just don't let that completely throw you
Well,
off. It
no,
just
it's
means
not.
you're paying double above a D4 level.
Who has healing? Do any of you have healing? You have healing. Oh, that's right.
I have
you're
a
doc.
D8.
You're the doc. Let's see. Okay, so what do you have? What are your skills?
Persuasion, possibly weird science. After we.
Huh?
Please, yes.
Yeah, I
right.
think yes.
For God's sake.
The mad
Yes,
science
I think so for
prospector,
sure. That's awesome.
Especially if you're searching for this
The ghost. Yeah.
ghost rock.
Writing, knowledge, notice, and climbing.
That's good. So I have fighting, riding, shooting, intimidation, and guts.
Yeah.
So I have healing, writing, notice, repair, stealth, and tracking.
Very good.
I think this is
think
good.
you're- yeah,
I think this
you're well
because I
covered.
didn't want to double
No.
double over things.
Sure, sure.
I know we're going to be probably separated at some point, so we won't always have each other to.
Mine tunnel, for perhaps, just saying.
With zombie Confederate soldiers.
Yeah.
All right, so now I get to do this.
Yeah, 15 points.
1 point to buy, so 5. So I have 10 points to raise. Agility. Oh, oops. If you guys want to go ahead, you can do that.
Oh, no, we'll wait.
I'm not in there,
I
okay.
have 1 point remaining, and I also purchased an arcane background skill.
Right, and you'll be purchasing your actual arcane background in our next step.
Fine.
So that's good that you planned ahead.
You planned ahead, Jen.
So you might as well spend that last point. Just pick up the skill at D4 if nothing else.
Dude, something
Boating,
really.
maybe, or
Well, I got a.
well, if you're going to be prospecting in the maze,
Dude,
you know, you
taunt,
might have to be
taunting.
or taunt. Yeah, taunt's good.
Aren't you taunting?
No,
Intimidating.
I have intimidate, so I'm just gonna stare at him from under my hat.
It's a key skill in a showdown.
Yeah, I'm sure it
Ooh.
is.
The showdown rules are so cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I hope that we'll encounter some of those.
Oh, you know we will.
All right, so I think taunting is good. I think I can imagine a prospector taunting people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Distance
Do
while
it.
flinging rocks.
Yeah, doing your Gabby Hayes dance up on a hilltop somewhere. Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
D4 for taunt.
Like the prospector in Toy Story 2.
Exactly.
Fighting.
Stinky Pete.
Okay.
Dear.
Says the sheriff is near.
All right.
Anyway.
What did you say? All right, fighting is agility, D6, writing, shooting,
Taunt.
spirits, guts,
El Guts.
good. What am I?
I'm gonna put on my water for
So slow. I'm sorry for being so slow. I'm sorry for apologizing. That's another thing.
That's the main thing. Yeah,
Yeah, no, you're fine.
I'm in a really weird space right now. Okay.
you're out of the group.
Well, it's your character. I mean,
It is.
you got it.
Yeah.
So 10.
That's why we have a whole session just for character creation.
Alright, yes, no, it's true.
It's not like, character creation is the first 15 minutes of the session.
No. So then I get to want to raise it. It takes 1 point to raise them all.
Correct. Well, let's see. You're at
I'm at.
you spent a point to raise them all. So now that's 5 more points that you've spent, right?
No, I bought them all.
At D4.
At D4. Oh, the fact that they're just there. I raised them up, so that was 10, so I have 5 more points.
Yeah, 5 more points.
So I can.
So are any of these at bumping up against the maximum attribute yet?
Yeah, let me just get this really quickly. Fighting, writing, shooting. Yeah, 4 of them. Wait, intimidation is spirit. Spirit and guts is also spirit. Okay, so these 3 are agility. They're at D6, and spirit. These are also at D6. So they're all up at D6. They're right at their limit.
Your agility's at D6? Mm-hmm. What'd you buy up to D8?
Vigor, my con.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So basically, you could buy 2 more of these up to a D8, and that would be 4 points, and that would leave you with 1 point left to buy another skill at a D4, basically.
So I could do 4 more skills.
No.
Oh,
you
sorry.
could bump 2 of
bump
these
2 of
skills
them to
up
8.
to D8, or bump 1 skill up to a D10.
Right.
That would be 4
That's
points.
what I want to do.
Okay.
I want to do that for my shooting.
Cool.
Yeah. Is a D10.
And then that leaves you with 1 point
1 point
to
to.
buy a
Wow.
skill at a D4.
Oh my god, you're gonna be awesome.
How about? Thank you. How about? What?
Oh,
Gaffling
What
the
are you
last
doing?
walnut there.
Oh,
it was a big beauty. I took it.
pecan. It's a pecan. They're pecans.
Or pecan, excuse
Oh
me.
god,
Come on, get it right.
Yeah, wow, man.
Okay.
I'm not a nut. So,
I don't know.
There's no such thing as a D7?
No.
I
D8.
screwed that up, haven't I? Guess I gotta get rid of something.
Well, what did you do? You bought it up to the next highest level?
I'm gonna
After
get
D6?
stealth.
So it's a D8.
Alright.
Yeah, that's all.
Should have had a D8.
No!
That's something.
She's
That's
back.
a David
She's
joke.
on her way back
No,
home.
that's a David joke.
Yeah, she's been hanging out with me too much.
Way too much. I need some friends.
Lonely.
I need some friends.
Get me out of this house.
Yeah. They're just suffocating me.
Well, it's gotta be rough coming from a big city to here.
Oh well.
It's a period of adjustment.
You know, it's been 3 years.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's.
Good try.
You've had time. Come on.
Get with the
Forget I said anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Hell out.
All right.
Sympathy rescinded.
Yep.
Yep, you're
Yep.
done.
Oh,
You're
Jesus.
done. All right. So I have. So now we're going into edges and hindrances.
Well, everyone can go back to parry now and figure your parry out now that you've got your fighting skills.
You mean toughness?
No. Well, did you figure your toughness out? No, you didn't.
I almost
What?
did.
Half your vigor plus 2. Half your vigor plus
6.
2. Okay.
I'm really tough.
Good. And then your parry is half your fighting dice plus 2. If you don't have the fighting skill, it's just 2.
Mine's 3.
Nice.
Grit is 1. Charisma.
Wait. No, plus 2. Plus 2. Half your fighting dice plus 2.
Oh, like with toughness.
Toughness, yeah.
Oh, mine's 5.
Yes.
Sweet. Don't worry. I got this covered.
I know.
All right.
Awesome. I don't know how I'm gonna become friends with you though.
Oh, we'll see. Charisma.
Figure something out.
Okay.
She knows about mine.
Yeah, I don't
Charisma
know
is
what I
0
can
for
offer,
now.
quite frankly.
Why?
Charisma's what?
0 for now.
Why?
Because it can go up or down based on edges or hindrances that you buy.
Alright. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be
And
super hot.
speaking of which,
Looking forward to this.
that would be a huge waste of.
What?
Anyway,
I'm gonna be super hot.
I'm gonna be super
Okay.
hot.
you'd be like the Lance.
Brad Pitt as.
No, you'd be like the Lance Henriksen gunfighter in Quick and the Dead.
Oh, I love him.
He's all talk.
I love him though.
But he's awesome.
That
Yeah, he
movie,
is.
you've seen
He's a
the
show.
you've seen the Quick and the Dead. You have to. Oh, that movie is so good.
I know, it really is.
It's gross. It's so perfect.
No, it's wonderful.
No, it's gross at times, like gory, like ugh.
I don't remember that.
I do.
Sam Raimi. What can you do?
But that's what I like. I love that movie.
Have you ever been out? Oh, go on.
What? Where?
Please.
The
This is what we're
Thirsty
doing.
Year used to be at Eve's Eve's Movie Ranch.
Oh my god.
Thirsty Year, remember back then?
So cool. Actually, yeah, 2 years in a row I volunteered for them.
So you're familiar.
Yeah.
I wanted to
Beer
have our
tent.
first game for this in that saloon. Wouldn't that have been awesome?
Awesome.
That would be cool.
I always want a game in some wacky place. It's like my thing.
Maybe
Oh, wait a
maybe that
second.
saloon down at the Lamy station.
Dude. I'm not even joking. That place is like.
Squat the hell out of that thing.
You
Just
could.
go.
You could. And people would.
You could squat that church.
Yeah.
Just pull one of those plywood
church?
sheets off.
What church?
The one
Lamy.
up the road in Lamy.
I'm not going that fucking.
You know, the one where you can hear the cries of the victims at midnight.
Cries of the victims.
All right.
All right.
So the
on
next
that
thing you're
note.
going to do is pick up some hindrances.
Okay. Well, that making me think of Lance Hendrickson and.
You can pick up some Lance hindrances. You can
I
take
almost said that.
you could take one major hindrance and 2 minor hindrances.
Okay.
Okay.
2 major, 2 minor.
No.
1 major, 2 minor. Jesus H. Christ.
I see. I'm not on my game. Something's been thrown off.
It's the Benadryl. It's messing with
No,
you.
it's not. It was before that. I mean,
I'm
Jen,
giving
you
you an
saw me
out.
yesterday.
I'm giving you an out.
It's in the stars.
Oh, you can have a death wish. That is great.
No, it's not.
That is good.
No, it's
No, seriously, you don't understand.
Spent all day.
All day.
All day.
all day.
Okay.
One major. All right, some of these say major, minor.
1
So it could be
major,
either
2
or?
minor.
Yes.
1 major, 2 minor.
Yes. Some say major, minor, meaning you
can kind of
choose the
pick
degree of bad, like bad
All right.
eyes.
Okay.
Like how bad are your eyes? Is it minor or is it major?
Okay.
How much of a pacifist are you? And so forth.
Obese is killing me right now. +1 to toughness.
-1 to pace.
Yeah.
You can take a beating, which is good because you can't run away from them.
You're a slowpoke. I should have made a Sam Elliott character.
The double douche.
Can you give me some water?
Sure.
Thank you. Are you yellow?
They're hilarious.
A yellow person? 1 eye.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, I gotta be greedy. That just makes sense.
Well, yeah, that's a given. I thought that was a given.
Yeah.
All right, I
What's
will
that?
be right
Greedy. The greed part.
Oh.
I take that as my major hindrance.
Roll.
Exactly.
Okay. I think mine's gonna be curious. Especially if he's stealthy and he sneaks around a little bit. That's gonna be his major one.
Oh dear.
I thought he grew up on a farm perhaps, funny. His minor one is gonna be heavy sleeper. I like that.
Now you can take
Probably
2.
snores too.
You can take 2 minors. So
And I picked loyal too.
okay.
Mama raised him right, what can you say?
So a major greedy hindrance. Your miserly hero measures his worth in treasure. If a major hindrance, he fights over anything he considers unfair, and may even kill for his fair share.
Oh, that's so Sierra Madre. We are so doing that.
What about curious? For
It killed the cat, and it might kill your hero as well.
Okay.
Curious characters are easily dragged into any adventure. They have to check out everything and always want to know what's behind a potential mystery. And then you had a heavy sleeper and loyal. Loyal means you can never leave a man behind if there's any chance at all you could help.
yeah, I feel that.
And heavy sleeper. A thunderstorm from hell itself won't wake this dozing dooley. Once he drops off, he must make a notice roll at -4 to wake up. He also suffers a -4 penalty to vigor rolls to stay awake. So there you go.
Luckily notice it's kind of high. I'm like, oh well. I noticed it was D8, so.
Nice.
I think that works out well.
Alright.
You got your minors there, Jen?
I have minor of wanted. I'm wanted in St. Louis, as I put in my qualitative study.
Indeed. Your qualitative study. Whether or not your cowpoke did something wrong, the law thinks he did. His face is on posters all over the territory, aka Missouri, and maybe farther afield too. The nature of the crime and the Marshal's sense of sport determines how far and wide the charges may have circulated, but someone somewhere is looking for you. As well as having someone after his hide, your hombre also has a price on his head. For a minor version, there's a reward of 1d6 times $100. The player and Marshal should agree where the bounty can be collected. Obviously, St. Louis.
So what is Doc picked?
Curious for major hindrance, and then minor hindrances are going to be heavy sleeper and loyal.
That's good.
So you have greedy and wanted?
Yeah, now I'm looking for my next minor, which I'm thinking could be enemy. Which is the recurring nemesis of some sort.
Okay.
Maybe related to St. Louis.
I'm gonna put hard of hearing for hard of hearing for minor.
Minor, okay.
Too many gunshots right next to
Exactly.
That's right,
that
yeah.
works
Great.
really well.
Hard of hearing, it's minor.
All right. Yep, that's fine. A minor enemy.
I'm gonna put myself as heroic for major. That's just the kind of characters I play.
This noble soul never says no to a person in need. She doesn't have to be happy about it, but she always comes to the rescue of those she feels can't help themselves.
Yep.
She's the first one to run into a burning building, usually agrees to hunt monsters for little or no pay, and is generally a pushover for a sob story.
Yeah.
Minor enemy. Someone out there hates the character and wants him dead. The value of the hindrance depends on how powerful the enemy is and how often he might show up.
Would that help you if you had someone who had an enemy?
Oh, well,
Oh, you do. Oh, okay, sorry.
a minor enemy might be a lone gunslinger out for vengeance. A major enemy might be a supernatural gunslinger who wants your hero dead.
That's minor.
If the enemy is one day defeated, the GM should gradually work in a replacement, or the hero may buy off the hindrance by sacrificing in advance.
Okay.
Want to take that?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh wait.
What?
No, I'm gonna go with Code of Honor.
Code of Honor.
Instead of heroic?
Honor is very important to your character. He keeps his word, won't abuse or kill prisoners, and generally tries to operate within this world's particular notion of proper gentlemanly or ladylike behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And let's see, Code of Honor instead of heroic, which is it's kind of like heroic.
It's more personal, though.
It's a little more personal.
Right.
Let's see. I mean, you guys can keep going. I'll just.
Oh, I'm done.
Yeah, just...
I know that's what I mean.
No,
like,
no.
Oh.
We're waiting.
No biggie. Doubting Thomas is interesting.
I know that was one that I was kind of
Is
considering.
that a minor?
It is a minor.
Yeah,
It
that's
is.
fine if you want to swap out that over enemy or...
Do you want to take it since you're the scientist? Well, I'm a scientist too.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like I was considering it, but it's not.
I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna
Go
go
with that. Swap it out for enemy.
Yeah.
All right. That's fine.
That's true. Being wanted and having an enemy.
yeah, I would say,
That's true,
damn,
that's true.
a lot.
Well, it relates though.
It does
True,
relate, but...
true, but it's
you're-
gonna like
you're
double
wanted for a
whammy
reason.
you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I hear what you're
Because it's
saying.
not you're just wanted by the law, but you're also wanted by a
Particular person.
Probably for why you're wanted.
Yeah, right.
All right, Doubting Thomas. Some people don't believe in the supernatural until they're halfway down some creature's gullet.
Yep.
Doubting Thomases are skeptics who try their best to rationalize supernatural events. Even once a Doubting Thomas realizes the supernatural exists, he still tries to rationalize weird events following red herrings or ignoring evidence.
I'm already doing that because of my incident. Something happened to me in a graveyard in northern New Mexico. Not quite sure what it was, but my foot has bothered me ever since.
Uh-oh.
And I think it's changing color.
Oh!
But the doc says it's fine.
Well,
This dog.
stop and check it out.
Something happened to me in a graveyard in northern New Mexico. Not quite sure what it was because I know what happened, but I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Well, especially if you're into weird science, that sounds like you're very probably, scientifically minded.
Straight and narrow.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Doubting Thomases suffer -2 to their fear checks when confronted with undeniable supernatural horror.
Okay. Undeniable.
Well Well, that's debatable.
We're gonna get that denied.
Damn.
What are you thinking there?
Yeah. So.
I guess I'm gonna pick outsider.
Oh, well, yeah.
Well, that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I was torn between small, young, and outsider, but I'm gonna go with outsider.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Heroes with the outsider hindrance know a different language instead and must drop a couple points into knowledge English to make themselves understood.
Yeah.
I think that makes a lot of sense.
Okay. So I would. What did you take at D4? Stealth? You want to replace that with knowledge English.
Oh, are you getting rid of the thing?
Yeah, because you want to be able to talk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Does it have to be stealth?
That's what she bought at
the
D4.
pointage. Yeah.
You might
fine.
be able to buy it back.
That's fine.
Yeah, depending on how you want to
And
spend your
outsider. Okay.
points.
So hard of hearing.
In a society made up of only a few types of people, your hero isn't one of them. An Indian in a western town.
There we
An
go.
alien in a sci-fi game from the Marines.
Okay.
Locals are likely to raise prices on the outsider, ignore pleas for help, and generally treat him as if he's only a lower class, as if he's of the lower class than the rest of society. In addition to the role-playing effects above, your hero's charisma suffers a -2 modifier among all but his
Oh.
own people. So,
So I'm at -2.
well, parentheses -2. Yeah, you're
Right. Okay.
-2
All
outside
right.
your homeland.
Okay.
Okay, so these hindrances then just got you all 4 points that you can spend.
Okay.
Okay. So here's how you can spend them. For 2 points, you can raise one of your attributes by 1 die type, or gain an edge.
I'm gonna gain an edge.
Oh, no. For
I
1
wanna be a
point,
Beastmaster.
for 1 point, for 1 point, you can gain another skill point. Okay, so either buy a new skill or raise a skill that would cost you 1 point, or gain an additional $250 starting money. Everyone starts out with $250 automatically, so you basically double your starting money. Now, everyone gets an edge for free.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So you have 4 points. You could theoretically start with 3 edges. Okay. If you wanted to spend your 4 points to buy 2 edges in addition to your free one, but you don't have to do that. You can mix and match. So we know that Dutch here will want Quad will want one of those edges to be arcane background.
Okay,
Weird
so I
science.
have to buy that one.
You have to buy that one.
All right.
Okay.
As for the rest of you, look at your edge lists, see what looks good. Show you one. It's fun. That's always a fun one. I don't know if you'll be able to qualify for it or not.
What's WC?
WC is wild card. That's what you all are. You're all wild cards, so don't worry about
Okay. N?
it. Novice level. You're all novice level.
Guts D6.
I edited out every edge that's not novice level. So
Knowledge occult D6. I don't have that.
okay. All right. That's fine then.
Novice. What's A?
Agility.
Agility at D8. Can I buy up my agility and? Okay.
Yeah. So that
that's
would be
using-
2 points.
That'd be 2 points. And then I'm gonna buy 1 edge, right?
And that would be two-fisted?
Two-fisted.
Yeah,
Okay.
So how did those 4 points break down again? And
Okay. You
because we all
can
get 1 edge for free.
you get 1 edge for free. Then you can buy an edge for 2 points.
Okay.
You can raise an attribute 1 die type for 2 points. For 1 point, you can get a skill point or gain an additional $250.
The extra $250 is for how many points?
1.
For 1? Okay.
Okay. So that's it. That's all I had.
Well, let's see here.
I have
You
4.
raised your agility to D8. You bought an edge, and then you get your free edge.
So I have 2 points.
No. You did spend your points.
Oh,
Right, you're
so I
correct
can
in
get
that.
another
But
edge.
you have your free edge. So
Then the ones that have an asterisk are
Yeah, what's that?
those also arcane skills?
Like that.
As do
Noble, rich, stuff like that.
I don't know why those have it. Oh, Background. Oh, yeah, those are ones you have to buy at character creation. So those are open to you. Those are called background edges. And
Oh, so we should probably take advantage of those now, because when we get more points, then we can.
If there's if there's a background edge that appeals to you, it's now or never.
So we can.
You can take it.
Okay.
Absolutely.
But
only now.
in the future.
Because as you advance your character, you get more edges. So, but background edges are now.
So you're saying charisma would not be a good spot to.
Probably not, unless there was nothing else that appealed to you.
Nothing else. Okay.
Duelist, for example. You want to be a good showdowner.
Well, there's also quick draw,
Oh,
which is appealing to me, of course.
sure.
See, quick draw, quick draw. Draw a weapon as a free action.
That's
I
good.
think I'm going to go with that one.
Okay, that's good, yeah.
Although it's not asterisk, so I can always get better at it.
Right. So, yeah, you just want to look at the asterisks and make sure there aren't any others that appeal. I know. It's so hard.
Alertness might be good, actually. Oh, you're not really into it?
It's
Why are you-
not for your character.
Why not? Luck?
Yeah, that's always a possibility.
If I can't buy luck now, I might as well buy it now.
Okay, sure. Yeah, and you can always buy quick draw later.
Look at what could be terrific because you've got all that on your side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need as much as I can get.
Okay, cool.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Because quick draw is better than quick. And I can buy, and quick's available. Quick draw's available. Right? So that'll be my next thing I'll be getting.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no right answer.
I know, but I just think.
It's purposely set up to make you sweat and go, that's why I don't have more points.
So what kind of weapons can I, because I'm going to have weapons.
Right, so we'll get to equipment in a moment. Let me actually print out a couple of spare equipment.
Beastmaster. Animal companion.
I was thinking about those, but I'm like, I don't know. I'm a veterinarian. I think that's kind of
Yeah, I
kind
think
of comes with the territory.
Yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to spend on that.
Oh.
That's a good idea about the music.
Yeah. Kind of gets me more focused.
It's very helpful.
MacGyver edge.
I know. I think I'm gonna go for MacGyver.
Oh, cool.
Because I already have repair.
Yeah,
I feel like
that'd be a good one to take for
I
sure.
thought MacGyver and fleet-footed.
Fleet-footed. Oh, that's good.
Danger sense looks good too.
David?
Yeah.
If something says, like, some of these I'd have to buy up one before I could buy the other one, right?
What do you mean?
Like luck and great luck? Great
Yes.
luck, yeah.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
And you have to do it now because they're asterisks.
I know, but it's like I don't have any more.
Pointage.
Yeah, no, it's definitely set up.
What's SM?
Where?
What's in yet?
With SMD6.
Oh, smarts.
Smarts.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is the N stand for?
N is novice, which is the level we're at right now.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
2 points on an extra edge, 1 point for extra money, and 1 point for extra skill.
Very good.
Did you get arcane
I
background?
have to get the arcane background because I'm after the ghost mineral. Rock. whatever it is. Then since I got arcane background, I'm getting gadgeteer.
Oh,
Nice.
That's got a
that's a really good idea.
novice weird science,
Good.
which is made a jury-rigged device with any available power once per game session. And then snake oil salesman.
Nice.
Bonus to persuasion and streetwise rolls, and I have persuasion, so the bonus we probably could use a lot of persuasion.
I'm gonna go well if you have taunt too. Like, I don't know. I see that as being very like kind of playful banter. Like
Yeah,
you just start
yeah.
throwing it at them before they even know what comes.
Right.
Yes. There was something else specifically for taunt though that I thought was pretty good too. Oh, strong-willed, which is +2 to intimidate and taunt and +2 to resist. I kind of thought about that one too. That might be better than snake oil salesman. You know,
Strong-willed, yeah. But you can always buy it up when
later.
Yeah.
No.
The main things I'm concerned with the asterisk.
Right, because that's
Because then.
transleaving the station on that.
I don't know, because I was like, oh, fast healer's nice. I'm like,
Yeah.
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 Probably.
You got the MacGyver?
Got the MacGyver.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
a good one.
Well, because I have repair and notice at D6 and D8, and I have smart to D8.
That makes
actually.
sense.
So it
That makes
fit really
sense.
well.
Yeah.
And then fleet-footed, if he's not going to be very tough, I feel like,
He should be able to run.
yeah, he's going to be fast. He's going to be like
yeah,
quick and stealthy
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Especially if he's curious, that's going to give us some fucking huge trouble. I like that tale-teller. Bonus to persuasion rolls when recounting the heroic deeds of the posse.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That is, actually.
Trademark weapon, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good one
Of
too.
course,
awesome.
you're like, oh, I don't know, True Grit, that just sounds awesome.
Exactly. That's exactly.
Grit is increased. But that'll increase over time, I think,
Yeah.
as we encounter more things. David?
Yeah.
Why did you dissuade me from, what are you doing? And why did you dissuade me from alertness?
For the notice roll,
Yeah.
that's really not important
Why?
because you want to focus on things that'll make you a better fighter.
True.
I have noticed D8.
I have noticed D8 as
Oh, you
well.
do?
We're both noticing.
Okay, so I'm not noticing. You can just point me in the direction. I'll start shooting.
We'll both have a shot at seeing it.
Yeah.
Do you have one eye?
And then, no, I'm hard of hearing though.
Oh, okay.
I have to pick an ear. I have to pick
I
an
think
ear.
that would affect your alertness, perhaps.
There
Definitely.
you go.
No, it's -2 to notice. That's why I was like, maybe I could balance out my notice, but no. Because David, the thing is
Yeah.
with the alertness is that it is +2 to notice,
Right.
and I have -2 to notice from my hard of hearing, so that would like,
Yeah, well, that's reinforcing an already penalized attribute, so that's really a waste of an edge. You want to take edges that are going to make your strength stronger
right,
rather than because you really
Right.
don't have that many edges to go around.
right. No, I know,
Yeah.
I know it.
Alright, I think I'm
Okay,
set.
What about Brawny? How do you feel about
Arms.
Brawny?
Brownie.
Did you look at that?
Oh wait, this is for everybody.
Well, no, this was,
Is this the whole thing?
That's all weapons. Yeah.
Oh, that's all. There you go. I'm going to look at Brownie. Tough. Toughness. Strength D6, figure D6. Strength. I don't know. Toughness load limit is 8 times strength. Brawny?
What about it?
I don't know.
What does it do for
We're
you?
just talking about.
It,
We're just talking about brownie.
that's all.
I heard
Toughness-
it's 10 times more absorbent than the other leading paper towel brand.
Did you hear that from them?
I did.
They wouldn't lie to you.
No, they wouldn't.
What?
Brawny is toughness +1, load limit is 8 times strength instead of 5 times strength.
Not a priority for you.
No.
You have to prioritize.
I'm more of like a
right.
gunslinger. Fighting, riding, shooting, intimidating person. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
There you go.
So, yes, I need a gun.
There you go.
Here, this is automatics, Derringers, revolvers, double action.
That's just a copy of what you're looking at right now.
Oh, no, you can keep looking at that because
Oh,
I have
okay.
the actual. Wait, so double action.
I think he'll definitely have.
Difference between double action and single action. Single action, you have to cock the hammer before you fire it. The advantage there is that you can fan the hammer. Double action is faster off the trigger, but you can't fan it. So if you get your shooting up high enough, you can pull a Clint Eastwood and gun down an entire fence load of villains with the fanning the hammer.
All right, how much money do I have?
$250. And clothes on your back.
250? And the clothes on my back? Mm-hmm. I might get 2 peacemakers then.
Alright, so we start with 250.
You start with
Yep.
250.
250.
I'm like, alright, I need.
And a shotgun?
I'm going for a Winchester, a rifle.
Nice.
Okay.
Which I think was $40.
Yes, it was.
And then a stick Bowie knife, which I think was like $4.
2. No, that's the weight. Yeah, $4.
So I would have like 2 handguns on me and a shotgun.
Okay. Sure.
I think.
Sure. That's good. That's good.
Yes, it's good.
Yes, it's good. Yeah.
All right, so 2 peacemakers.
Okay. How much is that?
It's gonna be 30 big ones.
Each?
No, 15 each. It's not bad. Oh,
I just want to see the.
Sure. And then I'm going to show you here. The common items are a couple pages back. So there you go. That's the other place you spend your money.
oh,
Whoops.
oh. You need some little tabby tabs.
Oh, okay.
Students' notes. So let's see. 2.
And you gotta buy ammo too, that's extra.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then,
So I just wanted to check what is the range.
are you done with guns?
Nope.
Okay.
Sorry.
But we printed more, but I ran out of ink.
Yeah, no.
That's all that beeping was.
I'm very disappointed in
I
you.
know. I'm just going to cancel the whole campaign now.
Oh, that wouldn't be good.
There's nothing else really you can do.
Yeah, I shouldn't
No,
smush
it's
it
true.
down. It should be fluffy up. That's not good. You'll figure it out.
Don't worry, baby, you'll figure it out.
Alright, I don't see ammo for my choice here.
And it's in the book.
Colt. I got a Colt Thunderer revolver.
Good lord.
Double action. And also, since I'm a prospector, I have a couple of sticks of dynamite.
Heyo.
You would.
I'm
I know, it makes total sense.
The rules for dynamite in the book are hilarious because it talks about how if one stick of dynamite goes off and then another stick is in the blast radius, it can set that one off. And it says, note that this can cause a chain reaction of explosions. Try not to grin too much when this happens.
Oh, you can put your weapons down in the weapons area, Jen.
Oh, okay, here you go. Where's the, oh, here it is. Oh, I didn't do any of this. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Gatling gun.
500.
Holy shit.
40.
Alright, so now I have 230.
160.
It's $1,500.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to see. Which is the... Oh, here we go. There's also a Gatling pistol. And a Gatling rifle.
Give me that. That was a Gatling rifle. $1,200. I can't afford that. Sorry, everybody. Apologies.
Please don't play a Texan.
So essentially, like for clothes, like you
Yes.
have to buy, like you have to have boots or you have to have.
Basically, you start with an outfit.
Start with
You
clothes.
start with an outfit. So really, you're just paying for extra stuff then.
Exactly.
Okay.
Additionals.
Horses.
Folks and extras.
Somebody get a Colt revolving shotgun. What?
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Is that bad?
No, I love the
Why not
weapons
you?
in this game.
Expensive?
$45.
Not too bad.
I gotta be prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
If it appeals to you, you should get it.
$75
By all means,
left.
throw your money away.
What?
So enough out of
Did you buy ammunition yet?
I'm going to. Where is it?
I need the range of damage on that.
Certainly.
Oh, mine's 45.
Okay.
What was the shotgun? The revolving shotgun?
Probably 12 gauge.
12.
Yeah, I don't know. Wait a second.
So you get 50 bullets per box.
Yes.
Okay.
The Peacemaker. D6.
We're going out to
Plus
surreals.
one.
We're going shooting.
Definitely.
Totally fun.
Not revolving shotgun.
I've never seen a revolving shotgun in real life. Have you?
No.
That'd be something to see, I bet.
Yeah, no, there's all kinds of fun little, steampunky weapons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. +2 to shooting rolls.
Get myself a whole book of games now. See what all is in that. Didn't realize that was a portal. I have it.
First edition is the best.
Okay. Yeah. Hit eBay.
Okay, and then in terms of ammo. So I bought about $30 worth of ammo. 45 left.
You haven't even looked at the gear list yet. Oh, by the way,
I want to make sure I have bullets.
you can always buy your gear El Cheapo. That's half the cost.
Okay.
How do you get that?
You just say I'm buying it El Cheapo, and you make a note of it, and then it breaks down a lot more easily, or wears out a a lot faster, or so forth.
Okay.
An El Cheapo horse would be an ag, that kind of thing.
Oh, we have to buy our horses?
If you want one, you don't need one.
I don't need one. No. Shots fired.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and look at that. I haven't done ammo yet, but I'm gonna kind of figure out my 12
Ammo
pages.
here. Holster.
Two.
Do we get a gun belt and all that?
No, just the clothes on your back.
No, that's not gonna
Hold on, check the weight on the way to coat one.
Oh, what, here.
Okay, good.
Okay. Wait, I think I need a knife too. have a tomahawk instead of a knife.
Excellent.
I think that'll work a little bit better for me. And then those are the common items. I don't know if I'm part of the Sioux or the Coyote Confederacy.
Don't pick the Coyote Confederacy.
Why? What's it?
Goddamn coyote.
Just think about it. Might do some stuff you don't want it to do.
That's true. Okay. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, can I have the gun, or the weapon, the tomahawk? Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you. So this is in pounds, right?
Yes.
So you have to buy hats and stuff?
Well, just as the clothes on your back, I think that reasonably would include a hat, boots, you know,
Okay.
that sort of thing.
And holster and gun belt and all.
No.
But you have to buy that?
I bought a hat.
I did too.
Well, then buy a hat.
Damn it. What kind of hats did you all buy?
Got a Stetson.
Stetson and you?
Fedora. I don't know.
I kind of thought the derby would.
Yeah. Kind of thought about the derby too.
Actually, I'm gonna wear a derby.
Are you?
That's cool. I like that.
All right.
Feather in it.
And I did all the math on my weight right. Super excited about
Very
it.
good. Very good.
I don't know. I'm
That's
like
tremendous.
nothing.
And a quick draw holster.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh, look out.
Holster.
2 or just 1?
It's a holster for both.
Oh wait, that's what I
One
forgot.
holster per gun.
So I have 2 holsters on. It's times 2.
Excellent.
22, which I can't afford. So I have 1 regular holster and 1 quick draw.
Okay.
How dare you ruin my dreams.
Okay, there we go. I forgot about my weapons too.
Oh no, it's just funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing to say to that.
Okay, now.
Feel prepared?
Well, I had to include the weight for my weapons.
I'm gonna have a smoking tobacco.
Yeah, I got that too. I got matches.
I got
smart.
matches, but I'm just not buying.
How about a canteen? You get a canteen?
I got canteen,
I got a
Me
canteen.
a
too.
mess kit,
Yeah.
bedroll,
that's
Bedroll.
matches,
Yep.
rifle boot, Stetson, saddle, hatchet, backpack, rope, and a horse.
I got a gold watch.
You got a horse? You have a gold
I'm a
watch?
veterinarian. Of course I'm
Whoa.
gonna have a horse.
Is it on the train somewhere? In the car?
We're in the stable car. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what her name is yet. Probably Bessie.
Rockstar.
51.
Well, I gave myself an extra $250 for my points, so I still have $242.50.
Very good.
Stashed in your boot.
Well, I'm figuring I'm a veterinarian. I probably actually get paid for my services.
Occasionally, I suppose you do.
If I look at people too, then
So that
Right.
sounds like sort of a nest egg, like you're planning to maybe settle in California.
Do something.
maybe. Maybe.
Do something important.
Yeah, I was definitely thinking about that. Like, you definitely going out for it.
Probably want to invest in a sure thing.
Okay, I have one more dollar to spend.
You could just have it on you.
I am. I'm gonna keep it on me. Alright, I have tomahawk, trail
You
rations,
got one more silver dollar.
bedroll, quick draw holster, regular holster, derby hat, canteen, smoking tobacco, and a rope.
Get a rope.
No, that's not
Already
necessary.
got one.
Rations.
Already got one.
I'm adding rations.
Trail rations.
Figure out how much it is.
I think they're $3 each.
$3 piece.
That's for one. Oh no, I'm sorry.
no,
one
50
dollar-
cents.
50 cents. I'm sorry.
That's a day of rations is 50 cents.
So I have 3 days.
3
worth.
pounds
If you spend $3, you'd have 6 days worth.
and 18 pounds.
That's how much you're carrying. That's why I didn't want to carry that much.
Right.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, finish up by filling out your hero's background. Give him a name. Think a bit about where he came from, why he's traveled west, or what he's done his whole life if he started out there. This all helps you to play your character well. Finally, think a bit on what really scares your hero. What's he afraid of and why? Now think about what kind of dream makes him wake up with the cold sweats at night. Write it down under worst nightmare. No reason really. Trust us.
Womp womp.
Alrighty. And so that'll do it for Jade and Desiree's characters.
All right.
For our resident mad scientist, you need to figure out what your mad science is.
Oh.
So is there a little spot there for PowerPoints? I don't know if there is or not.
Permanent wounds.
Oh yeah. What about permanent wounds? Is that gradual?
Let's start with it. That's for later. Hey-oh!
Yeah, you'll need that, but not now.
Not now. Not now. That's weird. I don't know.
I'll put it somewhere.
Yeah. All right, so you start out with 20 PowerPoints. Okay. Okay, so, right. No, this is good stuff. All right, so, mad science.
Oh boy. I'm improving on my worst nightmare.
Is that weapon sheet?
What do you want?
You're improving on your worst nightmare. It's getting better.
Ooh, but then.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, weird science. Not mad science. Okay, so basically, the way it works is that you start out with a single power, which represents an invention, okay,
All right.
or device. Or a gizmo, as they call it. You must write down exactly what the device is when you gain the power. An inventor with the invisibility power, for instance, actually has an invisibility cloak, belt, etc. Players are encouraged to give their devices pseudoscientific names as well. Dr. Z's chromatic defibrillating device.
Dr. Z. Sorry. I'm sorry, really.
Weird. Oh, and then do you have a weird science skill? Probably
I do.
not. Oh, you do? You took the skill weird science.
I did.
Oh, good for you. So that's the skill you use when activating most devices.
All right.
If the device uses a different skill, such as driving, fighting, or shooting, the inventor uses that instead. A ray gun, for example, uses the shooting skill.
All right, well, what about my Pertellus dry wash or separating system? We'll always find a piece of ghost rock.
Yes.
Okay, that could definitely work. Let's see here.
No matter what I put into it, it will come up with a piece of ghost rock.
Wow.
Oh.
But only for me.
Oh.
Well, anyone can use the device.
Oh.
But they would need the weird science skill to
Fine.
activate
To
it.
be able to
Fine.
know how it
Please,
works. Wow. That's exciting.
Yeah.
I'd be real good at selling that, too.
Yeah. You would persuade, right? Persuasion? Is
I
a
do.
Skill. So.
It's really how easily it works, but then
Yeah,
skills
look at
it doesn't work
this.
for them.
look,
Yeah.
and look.
And they'll give
put
you
in
money
your,
for it,
your
and it's
dishes,
like-
and I came up with some ghost rock.
Your dishes.
I don't know.
Those are my dishes.
Put in a bunch of puppies, now we got ghost door.
Well, shit.
Well, hell. Who wouldn't buy that?
Let's see.
No?
Well,
Come up with something else?
Come on.
I think you're limiting yourself. That's the thing.
Fine.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fine. No, that's good.
So what is your invention called?
It's the Pertellus dry wash or separating system.
That's good. That's good.
Uh,
I love that.
But it could do something else, though.
Well, that can just be a totally mundane
Its own.
thing,
Oh.
which
Yeah.
is fine.
What else? What we got? I got the invisibility cloak in my head. That's all we.
Okay.
Well,
What do we-
that's
let me
exciting.
take you through here.
Yeah.
So basically, the way it works is that there are these generic powers that have what they call trappings, so that if a mad scientist uses a power, it takes one form, like and then if someone else uses it. Okay, so aim, for example, which gives you a bonus on shooting or throwing attack, would be a high-tech scope or heat-seeking bullet. Okay.
pretty good.
Armor would be a bulletproof vest or skin hardener spray.
Skin hardener.
All right.
Cool. I might need that.
Barrier would be an
I'll be
instant
right
trap, a freeze gun, or a flaming gel.
Flaming gel.
Flaming gel.
Yeah, that creates like a wall of flame that someone
Okay.
can't cross. Beast Friend would be a pheromonal control spray or bestial manipulator ray.
No.
Blast would be like a ball lightning gun. Bolt would be a ray gun or lightning cannon.
Ooh, I could do that.
Let's see here. Boost or lower trait would be a potion, a mood manipulator, or an invigorating device. Burrow would be a personal burrowing device or small vehicular contraption.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
I'm digging
That
that.
could work for a prospector.
That could.
They kind of do rig those things up.
They do.
There's
That's
like
true.
such an awesome little mole contraption.
Let's do that.
Well, let's go through the
All
list
right.
here. Burst would be a flamethrower, shrapnel gun, or energy beam. Deflection would be a deflection field belt. Detect or conceal arcana would be detect only, and it would be a spirit detector or ghost rock goggles.
Huh?
Yeah. That would be kind of cool.
That would be cool. I might want that.
Dispel would be a negative energy just discharger. Elemental manipulation would be a lightning generator. Entangle would be an entangling device or memory metal bolos. Environmental protection would be a metal suit or a force field projector. Exorcism is not available.
Okay.
Fear, an emotion manipulator, fright spray, or terror generator. Fly would be a flying disc, ornithopter, or jetpack. Greater healing would be a healing potion, invigorating ray. Healing would be a healing potion. Hunch, not available. The invisibility would be an invisibility belt or potion. Light would be phosphorus paint. Mind writer, a tiny transmitter lodged in the recipient's head or a flying eyeball.
Wow.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Obscure, a light negation device, smoke bomb, or smoke potion. Puppet, a mind control ray or chemical. Quickness, a speed potion or time accelerator or decelerator. Smite, a hyper sharpened blade, sharpening gel, or pneumatic jackhammer. I smite thee.
I kind of like that one. That might work.
Speak language, a deciphering machine. Speed, a speed potion, pneumatic shoes, or muscle accelerant. Stun, a concussive grenade or vacuum collapser. Telekinesis, a magnetic projector or force generator. Teleport, an atom scrambler / reassembler. Oh wait, that's not available for novice.
Okay.
Excuse me. Wilderness walk, a track covering device, shoe brooms, or wind machine.
Shoe brooms.
Yeah, because
covering.
it allows you to move through the outdoors quietly without leaving a trace.
Yeah, but there'll be a party of us. So.
Windstorm, a hurricane machine. Well, this is not available to you, but right now. But just to let you know, you could build a zombie device. Spinal activators, electric animator, or necrotic revitalizing fluid. You could be a Jeffrey Combs if you wanted to.
Oh my god, that'd be awesome.
Basically, you can buy new gizmos, i.e., new powers, with an edge. As you get more edges, each edge could be a new power. The cool thing is every time you develop a new gizmo, there's a madness table that I consult.
All right.
And you start to develop little eccentricities.
Sure.
And the more things you invent,
Yeah, crazier you
the
are.
more cracked you get.
All right, well,
So, what are you thinking? Offensive, defensive, lifestyle?
I'm thinking offensive.
Okay.
I'm liking the flaming goo,
The flaming goo, the barrier.
the barrier.
Okay.
Well, that would be defensive now.
That's sort of defensive,
Yeah.
but it causes damage for anyone who tries to cross it. So it's a little bit of both, really.
Let's do
Oh,
that. No?
excuse me,
No?
that's seasoned only. All right, so let me
okay.
go back.
Here, can I?
No, it's kind of hard to.
All right, that's fine. I just don't want to belabor it and make you read through it and make everybody.
No, that's fine. Yeah, it doesn't really break it up because there's ones that are only available to you at novice level. So let me see if I can just
Well, let me.
very quickly go through here.
All right, you probably don't want me to.
We had aim, armor, okay, beast friend.
No, I don't want anything like nature. You know what? What about the Ghost Rock goggles? That was kind of cool.
Oh, okay, sure. Detect arcana.
Yeah, detect arcana.
That's fine. That's
do that.
totally doable.
All right,
There we go.
that's 20 power points, eh?
Well, yeah, basically, you get 20 power points invested into the device.
Okay.
Okay, and it costs 2 points every time you use it.
Okay.
Every time you fire it up.
Okay.
So,
2 points per usage. And that will allow me to see.
allows characters to sense supernatural persons, objects, and effects within sight. This includes invisible foes, enchantments on people or items, mad science devices, the activity of hucksters, and so on.
Okay.
The power can be reversed. Oh, no, it can't be. You can't reverse
no.
it. No. Yeah.
Okay, so what my character will be is like he's developed these goggles that he thinks are going to show him Ghost Rock, and he starts seeing other stuff, which is rough for him because he's a Downey Thomas.
That's right.
It's really hard for him.
That
He's
is
seeing things he wasn't expecting, which kind of is happening with the night goggles vision, 4th generation.
Well, there you go.
How do I get your mail?
Just saying.
We're LARPing again. What's up?
How do I get your mail? I just sent you a website with names for my characters.
Oh, okay, sure. All right, so that'll do it.
I have detect arcana goggles.
Detect what?
Arcana
Goggles?
goggles.
Ghost rock goggles, basically. Their lenses are made out of super thin ghost rock.
Which can see other ghost rock?
Can see ghost rock, supernatural enchantments, invisible
Hucksters.
peoples,
Cool.
Yeah.
magic of all sorts. There you
Thank
go.
you.
All right,
I think that'll do
we
it.
can have ourselves a time.
All right. Let me just scan your character sheets really quick. So I'll have a copy.
I'm not. I
Enjoy
live
reading
here.
that.
Excuse me.
I
Yes,
live
thank you.
here. No, I live here. I haven't done my name yet.
Have a name yet.
All right.
Jesus
For a name.
Christ.
I live here. You need a ride home, Des?
Yeah, pretty much. God. He's very, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's a Taurusness, but like once he gets on the track, it's like it's hard to like
Taurus all over.
steer it into another direction. Ridiculousness. Okay. Okay. So y'all feeling good about your characters and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is what I came up with on my own.
I know, I was looking at it, I was like, Quad Hoiter.
Jenny came up with that name.
What is it?
My name is Quad Hoarder Pertellus. Jenny
Where did
came
that
up with
come from?
Quad Hoarder. Jenny came up with it.
How? Just
It just came
Out of
up.
the Eve?
After
nice.
the farmer's market. It just
Bing. That's great. All right, David. Yes. Trying to be all smart and Mr. Wise Guy now. Thanks for the scratch paper.
I know, I'm like, oh, interesting. I liked the gator foot. That was a nice touch. What is that?
Debatable.
I like that. It works out very well.
Complete fabrication. Sadly true.
I know, all of that sort of perfect in there.
So is the unusual item of an unapparent value is the goggles?
No, I made the
it's something
goggles,
else?
so there's something else. I just seemed like I would come up with something in this
You
world.
found something?
Yeah. This world would be.
Cool. That's fun. So the name of my character is Kangi, taken alive, taken-alive, and the last name is just a formality. It's not really. It's just something that
Okay.
was passed down to me. So, but Kangi is Kangee. That means raven in Sioux.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
All right. So that's basically it.
Again,
Quad.
Quad.
Quad Hoarder Pertellus. But you know what? You don't have to. You can just call me Quad.
Quad.
All right.
That's true. You can just call me Doc Funk.
I'll call you Doc. But no, Doc Funk.
I like that.
Do you want? But you want it to Toby Calvin Funk or just Doc Funk?
You can just call him Doc Funk.
All right, that's it.
Toby, perhaps, to his mother.
Oh, okay.
Right.
All right. It's like that.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Cool. So that's it.
That's it.
Oh, that is it.
Terrific.
Yeah. So I'll set up the Obsidian portal page this week. Send out invites.
All right.
And we'll meet for session next week.
I need my dice. That was really interesting.
Diceless.
Diceless.
It's like, I feel so strange. They didn't read their little box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.